World. How you doing? Thank you for joining us on another episode of Knuckle Up. Mike War at 4. And joining us again from Last Bell Boxing is Carl. How you doing, Carl? How you doing, Mike?
Great.
Good evening. Good afternoon.
Awesome. So we're talking about a new young and up and coming knockout artist, are we?
Well, we're talking about a great fighter actually out of Norwich. He has one defeat on his record, but we will talk about that fight. I believe it was an early stoppage. I really like this kid, man. Rylan, Charlton. What a great fighter. Carl, this is your guy. You put me on to him. He's super light division. He's ranked 19th out of 59 in the UK, 252 out of 1773 in the world. I love his nickname, the Pint size Powerhouse. Guy's 28 years old. Yeah, I love the Pint size Powerhouse, man. Honestly, he's 6-1-1 with 3 knockouts. His last fight was against Florian Marku. I just had a chance to see this fight. Let me tell you, I've never seen a guy like this, with a great chin. Like, I haven't seen a chin like this in the super light division for a long time, nor have you seen heavy hands like this. Carl, I know that you love this guy. You put him on to me, man, and honestly, ever since, I've been waiting to see this guy get back in the ring. He's got big power. Carl, tell us a bit about the guy.
Yeah, so obviously a little bit of a plug to start with, as ever. So we have got Rylan Charlton on the channel. He did an interview with me on Monday. So check it out, guys. So just coming on to Rylan Charlton, first came to my attention in October 2020 when he fought, who was then a big favourite, Joe Laws from the northeastern England. Rylan Charlton was the underdog. He wasn't meant to win that fight.
Right.
And to be fair, he took Laws apart. So, yeah, fights in the pocket. Loves a tear up, as you can see, Mike. Absolutely loves a tear up. And can bang. I mean, let's have it right. I know you said it's the first one you reviewed to have a defeat, but that defeat was the wrong weight class for me.
Yeah.
Because he stepped up to welterweight to fight Marku and still dropped Marku.
Oh, yeah. Dropped him real nice, too. Honestly, it was one of those one punch, you're going to sleep kind of thing, fed him lunch and you need to have a nap. I'm surprised he got back up from it. He did look like he was, pretty glazed over, and I give it to Marku. He came back, but honestly, what heavy hands this kid has, man. I enjoy watching this guy.
I mean, what I would say about Rylan Charlton is a very good effort at welterweight, but Carl Greaves very quickly identified when he joined Carl Greaves in April that he wasn't his right weight. Right. So Carl Greaves has been working slowly but surely to bring the weight off, get him down to lightweight, where Carl Greaves suggests he can be a real force at the lightweight. And I agree. If his power carries, Mike, he's going to be a killer at that weight.
Oh, definitely. Honestly, what I do like about him is he ain't afraid to bang. He ain't afraid to get hit. He stays in that pocket real tight, man. And his ability to just cut off those angles in the ring, man, and control that center. And I do like how he's really able to set the pace of the fight, and he's able to bring it down to his speed, and it just shows pure domination. And when this guy, once he gets down to that weight, he's going to be a force to be reckoned with the hands that he has and that chin, man. Because I'll tell you, in that fight against Marku, he took a few big shots that, would have dropped most men, and he just kept pressing forward and, just bringing it to Marku. And it was a brilliant fight. Guys, I urge you to go out and watch this fight.
Well, let's be honest, Mike, you don't get Matchroom promoting you if they don't expect you to go far in the game. So, we expect him to be out again in September, what he was telling me in the interview.
Yeah.
It'll be very interesting because late 20s, he needs to put a bit similar to Eco last night. He needs to put his foot down and start getting through them levels.
Definitely.
But he's got a very, very good manager and coach in Carl Greaves. If you don't know who Carl Greaves is, guys, check him out. His stock is rising in the UK all the time. He coaches David Evanesian, who, let's have it right. He's probably one of the most avoided fighters around at the minute. So, yeah, Rylan Charlton is a name to watch. I think you can expect big things from him over the next 24 months. I'd started expecting to see him in some big fights.
Yeah, yes, I honestly believe, Matchroom is doing the right thing for him. They definitely are managing him right. They do have a serious plan for him. Charlton has gone on record. His quotes, "My goal for 2021 is to have a title wrapped around my waist by the end of the year." Is it a possibility?
I can see that Ray concurs with my view about Carl Greaves, friend of the show. I can't speak highly enough for Carl Greaves. I think he's going to grow in stature. He's just a real boxing man out of Newark in Nottinghamshire. Right. Another Nottinghamshire connection. We're doing quite well in Nottingham at the minute, aren't we? So, yeah, I expect Rylan Charlton to be pushing for European honours, and then eventually, I'd like to see him on the world scene. Whether he wins a world title, big ask. But right. I believe he's got the talent to at least be mixing it at that level. Now he's in the correct weight division.
Yeah, definitely. You know what? I can't wait to see him in his next fight. Honestly, at the correct weight. This guy can bang. I can't wait to see him, man. When you had him in for the interview, did he say who he might be fighting coming up?
What? You mentioned a few names, but you're gonna have to go and watch it, Mike. Like anyone else would have to go and watch it.
Well, I don't want to spoil it for everybody, man.
Yeah. So he did divulge a little bit. He also spoke about Florian Marku in the fight and talked about his power. Now, whether he rated his power or not, I'll let you make your mind up. You will get the answer if you go along to Last Bell and watch the video.
Yeah, definitely, guys. Go check out the interview on Last Bell. You'll hear directly from this guy. He'll tell you the goals, I guess, the future goals for the rest of the year. Honestly, I do love watching this kid fight, man. September, you said he's out, so I guess we're gearing up to watch him then. I can't wait to see this, man. I want to see this guy at his weight. I want to see that chin take those shots, and I want to see those heavy mitts just drop guys, man, because this guy definitely has that power. I'd like to see him, I believe he could have a belt around his waist if they make the right calls, for him.
Yeah, he's a very, very laid back character. So I'd imagine it, nothing phases him. So I expect him to move through the levels quite quickly.
Yeah. So, well, he's only got eight fights under his belt now. So, and he's in his late 20s. So they really do have to pick up the pace and really get this guy out there. You know what? He's definitely a guy that I'm going to be watching. Carl, definitely.
Mike, Eddie Earnke's talked about all these dates on DAZN that he's got to fill. And now he's going to take more British fighters over to America to fight. So why wouldn't you be taking Rylan Charlton over? It's good to watch. It's exciting. Yeah. So why wouldn't you be throwing him in some of them cards and try and get him up them rankings on a world basis quicker?
Yeah, definitely. He definitely has that style that can adapt to most styles. The way he pushes the pace, the way he controls the speed of the fight, man. I was very impressed with that. And even under pressure and taking shots, this guy is still able to, cut the angle of the ring, control the center, keep his guy to the outside on the ropes and stay on the inside and in that pocket and just bring it to him, man. And he's great at all the levels.
Obviously, Mike, with the Nottinghamshire connection in terms of Carl Greaves, the British and Commonwealth's are given, isn't it? It's a given. It's what we do in Nottingham, isn't it? We bring them belts back.
That's it, brother.
So that's a given. So the next question is about the world title. Obviously, like I've said before, if you want to loan a few belts in Canada, we've got many in the UK.
I don't know how many people we have in Canada that can borrow those belts. There are some fighters here, but like we said before, man. Canada doesn't. We don't do our fighters justice, man. Our provinces are working together.
I shouldn't really sit here as smug as I am, but obviously it's a bit of a purple patch for not only Nottingham at the minute, in particular, but the UK. So, I'm sure I'm well within my rights to sit here and have a little bit of a boast. And And let's hope I'm still boasting Saturday night because obviously, like we said before,
right. Ray said he gave people hell, including Marco at 147. So imagine what he can do at 135. Exactly, Ray. This is what we're saying. This guy gets down to 135. He's got those heavy hands, man. And honestly, I enjoy watching this guy, man. He's a true.
Well, let's have it right. Florian Marco's getting backing from Matchroom beyond belief. You know, he's got a big following from the Albanian contingency in the UK.
Right.
And Rylan Charlton gave him hell. So, like Ray said, if you can do that at an higher weight, what's he going to be able to do at his correct weight? Right. So, like I said, exciting times ahead.
There's definitely some exciting times ahead. Definitely some exciting times. I can't wait. It's going to be great. That being said, Graham, you got to go and watch this kid, man. You got to watch this guy bang gloves. He's a true brawler, honestly. He's the kind of fighter.
You look about excited as ever. Is it because Nottingham's has been mentioned again? I bet you feel like you're floating down the River Trent this week. That's 2 nights on the trot. You've had to talk about Nottingham.
I know. I'm counting on number 3 for Hump Day.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can find someone else to talk about tomorrow.
Oh yeah, definitely. We all can because there's so many fighters, like we keep saying, out there that go unrecognized because of promotions, because of lack of funds, just lack of fighters in a division in their hometown. And with the lack of funds, you can't get out there and get those sparring partners and sparring sessions you need. So you know what? There are tons around the world, fighters that are, very talented, definitely have the ability to be a champion, but they don't get out there. They get lost in translation, and it sucks. And you know what? It's guys like us, and guys like Last Bell Boxing, who it's our job. Last
Bell Boxing when's Last Bell Boxing? Come on, give it the plug. When is it?
Yeah, Thursday nights, 9:00 live. That's it. But yes, it's guys
UK time zone though. UK time zone. Get that in there.
UK time, so that's 4:00 Eastern Standard Time. Yes, but honestly, it's guys like us, the small guys, that we're trying to do these guys justice by profiling them, man, and showing these great fighters that have the ability to go in there and bang it out with the best of them and eventually put these belts around their waist so that they can stop working those 60-hour-a-week jobs and training at the same time. That's what it is, man. We're all about the movement.
I'm not being pedantic here, but I am craving the time when you do have a Canadian boxer coming through, so we can at least debate the Canadian and boxing, the UK boxing scene.
Definitely.
It'd be great, wouldn't it?
I'm working on getting a Canadian fighter in here to talk to us. I don't know. Well, you probably don't know him. Eve Ulysses Jr.
I'll just nod.
Yep, there you go. See, you know what? Graham does the same thing with half the guys that I profile anyway. So you know what? I'm not worried.
So let's give him 2 minutes then, Mike. So who is he? What weight's he at? What's his record saying?
Well, no, we're gonna wait for the show. Okay. Wait for the show. We're getting him in here on the interview. I'm in talks with his promotion company and his management right now, so we're gonna get him in. And honestly, once I get him on here, it'll be the first Canadian guy we interview anyway. So that's what I'm hoping to do. Get one of these guys in here, who's in the world rankings and in his weight division. So definitely, I can't wait. I'm excited. So guys, make sure you stay tuned. Lots of things happening. TalkinFight.com. Knuckle Up at 4 with Mike Gore. View it, like it, share it, jab that like, hook, subscribe, knock us out those comments. Carl, thank you for joining me again. Always a pleasure having you on. Graham, always, you're looking wonderful with that wonderful hair of yours. It's always so flowing and luscious.
What are you after, Mike? There's got to be something you're after, Mike,
Oh, I'm after everything, man. The world is mine. But yes, also to Ray, thank you for joining us and commenting on the side. Yes, we will plug you Thursday night, 9 p.m. UK. boxing fan live debate going
And
on.
don't forget, Michael. Don't forget the big interviews we got coming, Michael. Don't forget them.
You guys got some big interviews dropping soon. Make sure you stay tuned. Also, we got lots of things going on in the works here at Talkin Fight.
Busy.
We're busy, man. We're busy. We do the work so they don't have to.
We're not as busy as those in Nottingham, though.
Nottingham, the hotbed of boxing.
They are.
All right. Well, then, you know what, guys? I guess we're signing off, and, it'll be hump day tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to that.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Yeah, man. All right, guys.